So as per the instructions on the bonnet,
coolant bleeding procedure is pretty simple. Put the reservoir on top of the hood latch here. Connect all the hoses. It should be above the engine, and it is right now above the engine. Open the bleeder cap and the reservoir cap and fill the coolant up to 3.7 liters, and you should maintain the coolant always to the full level, and then start the engine. Wait for the fan to kick in. Once the fan kicks in and turns off, turn off the engine, and again fill the coolant and make it full, and close the reservoir cap and the bleeder cap. And then you'll have to rev the engine to 3000 rpm for 5 seconds, and then idle for 5 seconds. Again rev it to 3000 rpm for 5 seconds, then idle for 5 seconds, and do this procedure for 15 minutes, and this should bleed the system. And you'll know that the system is bled once your heater starts working, so keep your heater on full blast. I just got demineralized water, 5 liters. This was just I think $5. I'm going to use this just to flush the coolant system. Then I'll use Toyota's red coolant which I got. So this I'll do in the second step. So first I'll use the demineralized water. So you need to fill up to 3.7 liters first. Once the coolant fan starts and stops, shuts down, then you'll have to fill it up to 500 ml. So let's fill it right now.
so once you start the engine, the coolant level will keep going down. You just need to keep filling it up. Now
Prime the engine. Let's connect the battery. So we're going to prime the engine for 10 seconds so that the engine oil goes around the engine block.
before priming the engine, do not forget to remove the fuel injector lines.
I'm not sure what's going to happen, so I need to prime the engine for 10 seconds. I hope it doesn't explode. Okay, here it goes, guys. Wish me luck. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. We need to do it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's connect the fuel injectors. Okay, so now we're going to start the engine. Wait, the coolant's come down. We need to fill it up with some coolant. Oh, it started, guys. It started. Hey. Okay, let's go to the coolant. Just going down. You got to keep maintaining it at full. I hope it's not leaking anywhere. The coolant should run around the system right now. Just going down. You got to keep maintaining it at full. Just check the temperature gauge in between, guys. It shouldn't go too hot. Oh yeah, the fan's turned on. Fan's turned on. So once the fan turns off, you need to turn off the car. So the fan turned on and turned off, so now you can turn off the car. We need to put 500 ml of coolant. Yeah, it's going down. We'll just make it full. So it's in the full level right now. And now what you need to do is close the reservoir's cap, and you need to close the bleeder cap as well. So now all we have to do is just start the engine, rev it to 3000 rpm, hold it for 5 seconds, and then idle for 5 seconds, and keep repeating this process. And just turn on the heater to full, turn off the AC. You don't need the aircon. Now you rev the engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's turn on the heater and see. So the coolant drain plug for the radiator is right over there. It's a white plastic plug that you need to remove. This should drain the coolant off the radiator. So let's try to get it off. Guys, it's really time consuming, but the only way to remove that radiator's drain plug is with this 1.5 mm hex key. See how I'm doing it? You need to remove the air box as well. Just insert it into that square like shape. Yeah. And just rotate it. Pull it out. Keep doing it. Oh, it's very dirty, so contaminated. So I think it's better to do another coolant flush one more time. So see, this is the thing with the radiator plug. You can't get any kind of screwdriver or anything into it because it's a tight spot. And that's the reason why I use this 1.5 mm hex key.
So now I'm going to repeat the coolant bleeding procedure once again. I screwed back the radiator's drain plug. Now I'm filling the coolant reservoir with fresh coolant. This is again demineralized water as I'm going to flush the system once again. The bleeding procedure did not work for me the first time. Hopefully it will work in the second attempt, but it will be the same thing as I did in the first time. But since I flushed the coolant the first time, there are high chances that it would have released some blockage. So hopefully it will work the second time. So the second time the coolant bleeding procedure worked perfectly. My aircon started blowing hot air, so I know it bled the system properly. So now I'm going to flush the demineralized water once again. As you can see, there's a lot of dirt still inside. And after that, we'll be using Toyota's red coolant. Guys, do not worry if the coolant is overflowing due to the heat. Just wait till the fan turns on and then turns off after a while. And only then you turn off the engine. So the fan turned on, top up the coolant as needed, and then turn off the engine once the fan turns off.
Now we'll just rev it to 3000 rpm for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll turn on the heater to full and we'll see if it's blowing hot air. If it blows hot air from the vents, it means it's job done. Yeah guys, hot air is blowing. Hot air is blowing from the vents. That's it. The coolant system is bled and there's no more air pockets inside. Very happy. We've finally done it guys. We finally did it. Yes. Now we just need to tidy up everything inside. The car's working fine. Excellent.
So this is the right way to do the coolant bleeding procedure on your 7th gen Celica. It's very straightforward and easy. The whole procedure should finish within 15 minutes max. Anyways, I hope you guys found this vlog informative and useful. If you did, please do hit the like button. Do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done already. And until next time, this is Dan signing out. Bye bye.